Did you do that? Did you have a countdown?
Yeah, but we missed it. So like we were counting and then we basically had this like we set off one firework, like one sparkler. It's like, you know those sparklers you get in cakes and you light them and they go all the way down.
Mm-hmm.
It was kind of like that, but as a firework. We lit it and then we were like counting on the countdown and then I think something went wrong and then I think we missed New Year. I think we were a bit late.
Oh.
But to us, it was like we counted and that was New Year, but I think we were late.
Well, I think everyone's a little bit off.
Gotta be.
Because I was doing it off of my watch and then everyone else in the pub was a little bit before or something. So I was like, oh, well.
You did it off your watch? That's
Well, I was
quite rogue.
watching the seconds on my watch.
Oh. Surely everyone's iPhone is the same though. Because you set your clock, don't you, on your iPhone?
I wasn't looking at, there's no seconds on your I wasn't looking at the seconds on my iPhone. The 10-second countdown at the end.
Yeah, how would you do
I was
that?
looking at it on my watch.
I know what you're saying.
But a watch isn't an iPhone, so it's not going to be the same.
No, I know, but I'm saying surely, because I know what you're saying, but surely everyone's iPhone is the same.
Okay, but it doesn't do seconds.
No. It's officially been a year since we moved into the flat.
You mean the penthouse?
Yes, sorry, the penthouse.
We kind of thought it was about time to share our journey.
What it's really like living with your sister.
Navigating life in your 20s.
And all of our views in between.
Our views from the penthouse. Welcome back to the penthouse.
It's a new year in the penthouse.
And we are a week too late.
We fucked up. We held our hands up. We fucked up.
I mean, it was quite wishful thinking that we were going to record through that little period.
It was wishful. Do you know what? I don't know why we didn't anticipate for...
We thought we were going to have loads of time to just chill.
Do you know what? This year just felt like everything went so fast.
It did.
But we were ill. You were ill.
Oh, yeah.
And you worked one of the days. And then you went away on the 28th and I went... Wait.
I went away on the 29th.
You went away on the 29th. And then I was away and then we were both away until like I was away till like the 2nd.
We suddenly both left the house to go away and we were like, we haven't done the podcast.
I literally text Hannah like, oh my God, we haven't done the podcast. Anyway, guys, we do apologise. We are a week late. You haven't missed much. The first week of Jan is not that, interesting.
No. A week of nothing, really, nothingness. I'm doing dry Jan. Or I'm going to try.
Really?
I'm just going to limit myself. I'm just going to be like, well, I'm just going to try not to, It's not going to be.
I don't think I've ever attempted, or if I have attempted, I don't think I've ever successfully done a full dry Jan. And I don't think I want to. This is the same as dieting. Like when you tell yourself that when you tell yourself you're not allowed something, the more you want it and the more frustrating it is. It's same when you say to yourself like, oh, you're not allowed to eat chocolate for like, if you go on a diet and you're like, don't eat chocolate, it's all you suddenly think about. Your brain suddenly goes into like...
It's just like setting a goal. Obviously drank a lot over the Christmas period. Just trying to have a bit of a cleanse. You eat food all day, every day. You need it to live. You don't need you don't need alcohol to live. So it's not really like being really restrictive.
No, I get like, oh, we've had a big December, we've drunk loads, like fresh start to the new year, feel good. And drinking alcohol, like not drinking alcohol for a month, like would probably make you feel good. I did veganuary obviously last year and everyone always says to me, how did you feel? And I honestly felt no different.
I think I would feel worse for doing that. I think I'd feel sluggish, no energy, because I'd be hungry all the time.
Yeah, although people do say when you're vegan, you do have loads of energy, which is weird.
I think that it's probably...
After a while.
Their bodies are accustomed to it, yeah.
Like, I think I could very easily do dry Jan. Like, I don't drink really in the week anyway. I'm going to do dry Jan until I go skiing. I'll do dry Jan until I go skiing.
When do you go skiing?
On the 14th.
Okay.
So, that's 2 weeks. And then when I'm skiing, I'm obviously not going to...
Well, it's not 2 weeks because you bought a bottle of wine yesterday.
Yeah, but I didn't drink it.
You didn't?
I didn't open it. It's right behind you. Still full with the lid on.
Wow.
I know, see, dry jam.
Now it's just there though, which is quite annoying.
I know, but this is my issue. So we sat on the sofa yesterday, and Frank's gone away. He's gone away for like a few weeks, so he goes to Riyadh where you can't drink, obviously. So sat on the sofa, gonna make a lovely like pasta dish. We were like, oh, we should get some red wine. Hannah was at the shop, so I text Hannah being like, oh, like maybe just grab a little bottle of red wine, you know, because Frank was like, oh, we should have like a last glass of red with our dinner, you know, before I go off to rehab, as he calls it.
Supper.
A last supper. And then like 5 minutes later, we both looked at each other and we were like, oh, we'd literally said half an hour before that we were going to do dry Jan. And we were looking at each other like, oh, we've already fucked, like how have we already fucked up? Like we haven't, because we haven't drunk it yet, but we've already mentally like not even thought about it and just been like, oh, let's get some red wine. So then he was like, I'm not drinking it. I was like, oh.
But that is just a normal part of like your life, something you would do. Like just grab a bottle of wine, have it with dinner.
Yeah, but probably not really on like a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Definitely on a Thursday. So I think for me, what one of my New Year's resolutions, not that you've asked, but I'm going to tell you anyway. And I said this to Frank, that I just think we should try and like be a bit healthier with eating and like not eat out as much, like not go out for dinner and stuff. Because like when I drink is normally when I'm like going out or like going out for dinner. In the house, I'm not as inclined to drink, especially on like a weekday, maybe on a Friday night.
You do eat out a fair amount.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. I think like if I ate out less, if I went out for less dinners, I'd be less inclined to drink, and it'd be more less like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I was saying to Joe that we could, because we were trying to think of things that we could do that didn't involve drinking. Because like if you go out, a lot of the things you do is you go to a restaurant or a bar, and if you go out for dinner, you're going to have
drinks.
But I said, you know what? We could just go for dinner on like a Wednesday night and not have a drink and just come home and be fine and go to bed like normal people.
Hannah, you know you were just singing Fergie.
No.
What's the song? Yeah, it's Fergie.
My Humps.
Yeah, it's Fergie that sings that. Black Eyed Peas.
With Black Eyed Peas, yeah.
She says the line, let's spend time, not money. Let's spend time, not money, and mix your milk with my Cocoa Puff. Milky, milky cocoa.
Oh yeah, I was making a coffee and I was using coconut milk, so I was going, mix your coffee with my coconut milk. Milky, milky cocoa.
She's just basically smashed exactly what you're saying, like, and exactly what I'm saying.
Let's spend time, not money.
Let's spend time, not money. Like, we should be able to go out. And I was just about to say exactly what you said, that you feel like whenever you want to do something, you feel like you have to go out for dinner or go to a bar or go for drinks. And it's like, when you want to spend time with someone, it always seems to cost money.
Yeah.
But like we should normalize being able to just like see our friends or like see our boyfriend or like hang out with our family or whatever and not have to,
well,
you know?
it was more the not drinking thing. But yeah, you're right.
No, I know, but drinking costs money. So I suppose that's where it came. Yeah, Fergie's kind of hit the nail on the head there. I think that should be what we go in to 2023 with the mindset of like, let's spend time, not money. Yeah,
that is the 2023 vision.
2023 vision.
I want to try and do like a low buy year, a low spend year, a low buy year. Is that what it's called? Apart from maybe a holiday.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that.
Mm-hmm. I feel you.
A low buy year. Like just really be quite
conscious.
Frugal.
Yeah.
Frugal. Be quite frugal.
Yeah.
I know everyone says this shit, don't they?
No, I know, and it's the 3rd of Jan.
Like, I'm quite good with my finances anyway. But
yeah.
It's definitely improvement, you know. It's definitely work that can be done.
It's definitely work that can be done, for sure.
Definitely with, like, Deliveroos.
Just silly things, yeah. And for me, it's Ubers. Like, I can get the train. Like, we can get the train, and I just don't. I just get an Uber.
Oh, I am quite good with that, to be fair.
No, but I'm bad, and Frank's really bad.
Frank is really bad.
Really bad. And so I think that's something... I mean, I'm not really including him, because he can do whatever he wants. But for me, I really want to try and be more conscious this year of, like, money. And, you know, I'm coming into my 29th year on the planet. No, is it 28 years on the planet or 29? So if I'm turning 29, have I been on the planet for 29 years?
You know what? This gets me all the time because your first birthday is actually your second birthday.
Mm-hmm. No, but it's not, because you've only been on the planet for 1 year. So when you turn 1, you've been on the planet for 1 year. So I think that's what it means. So when I turn 29...
Okay, but it's still your second birthday. Because your first birthday was the day of your birth. Your actual birthday.
Yeah, but I'm 0 months on my first birthday.
Why are you saying months?
Because like when you're born, you're like 0 months, right?
You're 0 everything.
So you're 0. And then you spend 1 year on the planet, so then you're 1.
Mm-hmm.
So when I turn 29, I will have been on the planet for 29 years.
Yes.
That shouldn't have been that difficult to work out.
But it will be your 30th birthday.
No.
But it will.
Yeah.
Wait. It will. I'm
What?
telling you.
No.
I know that it's not very nice to hear. It's a bitter pill to swallow.
So that will be technically my 30th.
Imagine I just told everyone like it's my 28th birthday and you'd have to follow me around and go, but she's turning 27. Oh, it's my 28th birthday this year. But you're turning 27.
You just blacked out for a second. You're just
No.
talking to yourself.
Do you not get what I mean?
Why am I telling people? Why am I following you around? What?
No, hypothetically.
Oh, we're not on a night out. I thought we were out.
What?
I thought we were out and you were telling people, it's my birthday, I'm 28. And I'm going, but she's 27.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on.
Anyway, it's my 29th year on the planet. And I just think that really, we should start cracking down, being frugal.
You need to batten down those hatches.
Batten down those hatches.
Sure.
Close the gates. Batten down the hatches. Cross your legs. Nothing's getting in. I'm battening down. Batten down the hatches. Batten. Does that make sense? What's the definition of a batten? Isn't that like
a baton?
A baton.
Oh no. Oh my god. This baby. So Joe's friend's baby that I met the other day at the pub.
Right.
Snorts when he laughs.
Stop.
Oh my
A
God,
baby?
it's so cute, yeah.
Never heard a baby snort when they laugh.
Oh, it was adorable. He was so cute.
That's quite cute, but kind of weird. Kind of grosses me out when other people snort when they laugh, but I quite like it when I do it.
But you think you're quite endearing.
Yeah,
right?
I do think it's quite cute and endearing when I do it, but when other people do it, I'm like, ooh, what was that? Like if I was with a guy and he laughed and snorted, I'd be like, ick. But when I do it, I'm like,
so cute.
So cute. Tell me how cute I am.
Tell me I'm the perfect combination of sexy and cute.
Asshole. That's one of the best lines ever. I think I am the perfect... Ooh, we're a bit rusty. I just don't want to do anything in Jan. I just really want to hibernate till the 14th. Then I'm going skiing. Great.
Yeah,
But-
I'd like a month to kind of...
Yeah. I want to gym. I want to meditate. I want to eat healthy. I don't want to go out for dinner. Really get organized. I want to sort out all of my wardrobe, all of my drawers.
Maybe we should try some new recipes.
Mm-hmm. I
And
like
maybe
that.
each week we can talk about what we had.
I like that.
Because at the moment, we eat one thing and one thing only.
Nando's wraps.
Nando's wraps.
Nando's wraps.
Homemade Nando's wraps. I think they're better than the actual Nando's wraps.
They are better than the actual Nando's wraps.
That's annoying because I got a Nando's gift card for Christmas.
Wow. That's so random. Who from?
Joe.
He bought you a Nando's gift card.
Yeah.
How much for?
£20.
Just one meal.
Yeah.
That's so random. That's the most random
No,
thing.
I think he got it because when we were talking about gifts and stuff, he made a joke about just getting me a Nando's gift card
Okay.
or something.
Yeah.
So he went out and got me one.
Okay, that's quite cute now I know the context.
Wasn't the only gift. Although, I wouldn't be mad.
Wouldn't be mad. Cheeky little Nando's wraps. But we can make it better.
We can.
It's like a fake away.
We're actually, as a
As a-
whole,
As a duo.
as a duo, we're quite good at the old fakeaways.
Yeah. I can do quite a good crispy chili beef with some egg fried rice. Delicious.
And me and Joe love to do a fish Fridays, fish and chips, like cod, battered cod, shallow fried, like make the chips and everything ourselves. I made a really good katsu curry the other day.
Wow, delicious.
And then I had katsu curry on the menu at work today and I really kind of wanted it, but I'd brought lunch in.
Didn't I make a katsu curry once?
You did. I will say I think mine was better.
Okay. Yeah.
It was really easy, actually.
Yeah.
I think I used a gusto recipe.
Yes, that's where it's from. Gusto.
Yeah.
I think that's one I did too.
Oh, right, okay. I didn't put onion in it.
Of course you didn't.
Of course, because onions are the devil.
So good though, when you're cooking them, frying them in oil or a bit of butter. Ooh, they smell so good. Bit of garlic.
Amy, why do I feel like I'm getting ill again? My throat's like scratchy again.
Me too. All of a sudden today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, kind of just now since I've been sat here.
Yeah, mine in the last hour.
There was a time where I thought I had tonsillitis. I was looking up all of the things for tonsillitis because I just didn't know what was wrong with me.
God.
I wasn't sniffly. Like, I haven't had a blocked or a runny nose this entire time, but I've just had the worst throat.
Whooping cough.
I mean, no, I don't have that.
I had that once.
That's what babies have.
Yeah, I had it once as an adult.
What?
I swear.
You were hooping.
I was a hooping.
No.
I swear.
You weren't, I mean, you're actually diagnosed with that.
Well, they didn't necessarily diagnose me at the doctors, no. I diagnosed myself. But I'm telling you, it was whooping cough.
It's quite bad.
Yeah, it was bad. It was on my ski season. And let me tell you, it lasted for about 3 months. I got it near the end of my ski season. And I was honestly coughing for months. I looked it up online. I'd self-diagnosed. I had whooping cough at the age of 19.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
How unfortunate.
I know.
So we've been thinking of a new little, not segment, but maybe
Series. A spin-off show. The Hills to Laguna Beach.
the hills to the Laguna Beach.
It's not called The Laguna Beach. It's just Laguna Beach.
I know.
You said The Hills to the Laguna Beach.
Yeah, because like, I don't know how to explain
Yeah,
this.
I actually know what you mean. I actually do know what you mean now. You're the hills to the Laguna Beach. I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Butter to your crumpet.
Butter to the crumpet. Yeah.
But you don't say
All right, anyway.
A spin-off show.
A spin-off.
We're going to have...
And originals to the Vampire Diaries. Gotta said there again.
Yeah, but that is called The Vampire Diaries. So what we thought, coming into a new year, fresh us, we uploaded about 10 or 11 episodes, I think, in 2022.
But we kind of just jumped straight in and we didn't really give any sort of... I mean, we've given some background about us, but...
Not a huge amount of context.
And there are things that we kind of bring up that we just assume people know.
Yeah.
So we thought, let's take it back to the beginning. Do you know what that makes me think of? You know, in that Lion King... Is it like Lion King 3 or like the special or something? And it's the Timon
The one with Timon and Pumbaa. Absolutely love that one.
They go, let's take it right back to the beginning.
Yeah.
And they're like watching it as a movie.
Yeah.
And they zoom out and they go, all the way back from Pride Rock, all the way back to where Timon goes,
Yeah.
dig-a-tana, dig-dig-a-tana, dig-a-tana, dig-dig-a-tana, dig-a-tana, dig-dig-a-tana.
Quick before the hyenas come. Dig! I love that one.
Me too.
I really love that Lion
That's
King.
like one of those Mandela effects that not many people
know
that film.
Not that many people know it exists, but it does definitely exist.
It does.
I think we said in one of our, in like the first episode, we were going to call our podcast the Penthouse Diaries, and then we obviously changed it and decided to go with From the Penthouse instead. So we thought our spin-off show, you know, The Hills, could be called... The originals could be called the Penthouse Diaries, and we're just gonna basically talk as if it's our diary.
Yeah, I mean, we sort of talk about our life, our current life anyway.
Yeah, but I think maybe past life, growing up, where it all started, where we came from, how we got to where we are today.
We have moved around a bit more than the average family. Because I remember saying to someone when I was like 21, I've almost moved once every year. For every year I've been alive.
But we haven't, because we did live in...
No, I know, but we've moved quickly in
quick succession. Anyway, Hannah, we're really going off because no one knows about that yet. We haven't got to that part of the diary. Stefan's diary. Can't believe that's why it's called the Vampire Diaries, because it's Stefan's diary.
And they all write in diaries.
Is there a book?
Yeah, it's based off... There's a bunch of books. I thought about getting you that for Christmas. This is the book series.
I might start reading it. I actually said today I was going to start a new book.
But you will just picture them. And Elena, they talk about Elena's beautiful blonde hair in the whole thing.
Stop.
That's why loads of people were annoyed that Elena wasn't blonde.
She was meant to be blonde.
In the books, she's blonde. Elena's blonde.
She's not a blonde.
Well, this is the thing now, because you're going to picture Elena.
No, I know, but
you're going to picture Nina Dobrev, sorry.
I just definitely think they're a brunette. Catherine's definitely a brunette, for sure. She's not a blonde.
Well, that's the way the cookie crumbles.
So welcome to the Penthouse Diaries.
Where do we start? We could talk about our scandalous family drama.
We do have some scandalous family drama. That would really be throwing it right back to the beginning.
And sorry to some people that might not like this. It might be like quite triggering for some people.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It is quite bad.
It's quite bad. We laugh about it now, but you know, if I was in...
It didn't happen to us, technically.
If I was in the other family's position, because I've had friends that have been in that position, and it's obviously not nice.
You know how it came to fruition from a diary?
Really?
Yeah. Do you not know that?
I feel like we've had different conversations with mum and dad, and we probably have been told not different things, but I probably remember different things to you.
Oh.
So it might be quite good to recap.
Okay. It all started when my mom met my dad, and they had me.
My mum babysat my dad's kids.
Did she babysit them?
I'm pretty sure she did.
Okay, so let's just take it right back to the beginning. Our Father, who art in heaven. What is wrong with us? Okay, so our dad basically...
He was in a previous marriage.
Yeah, married before our mum, and we have two half sisters who are quite a bit older than us.
And have their own kids.
Who are almost closer to our age, I think.
Yeah.
We don't really know much about them. I think we have met them. Maybe.
We've never met them, Amy.
I think I have. But not that I remember, but I think I maybe have met one of them or something. I don't know.
I don't think we've met them.
Well, maybe we haven't met them, which is quite sad, really.
Our dad was one to stray. So apparently he had multiple girlfriends.
No way.
Outside of his marriage. Yeah. Do you not know all this? So yeah, he had...
What?
He had multiple girlfriends.
Before mum?
As well as mum.
At the same time?
Yeah. Mum said, I'm happy to be like your mistress or whatever, but I can be the only one.
Yeah.
So you have to leave all your other girlfriends and I can be your only girlfriend.
I never knew this.
Like, forget the wife.
Forget the wife, yeah.
I have to be your only girlfriend. So he did end up breaking up with, I think there was just like one other main woman that he was seeing to focus solely on mum as his only extramarital
extracurricular activity.
Yeah. So our mum's family, our mum's parents, lived on the same street as our dad's family. There are 14 years between them. When she turned 18,
he pounced.
They got together, basically.
It is
weird.
It's kind of weird when you think about it.
Yeah. I kind of just wish it was a movie.
Yeah, it is.
Wish we could watch it back.
Yeah.
In a weird way.
As least creepy as that sounds.
Yeah. I always made the joke to mum when I was younger. I was like, when I hit 18, I bring home a 32-year-old, you can't say shit.
It is a bit... And back in the day, even more scandalous. Like nowadays, probably not that scandalous.
Yeah. Our mum was a fitness instructor, gymnast, like obviously prancing around in those...
I'm picturing that...
like, come me that...
Yeah, that one, the music video.
With the Leica and the...
Yeah.
Yeah, and our mum did make some of those... not the music video, but some of those fitness videos.
The one with Tom. Hi, I'm 30-something, and this is my son, Tom.
Oh, it's called 30-something. I wonder if we could find it.
Oh, no, what does she say? She definitely says, this is my son, Tom.
I'm 30-something, and I do something and provide for my son, Tom.
Oh, I'd love to find that.
Well, mum definitely has it.
Okay. We'll try and find it and put it on our Instagram story. Like, this is my worst nightmare. Like, my husband having an affair with, like, someone like half your age, a fitness model. Like, that would be killer. We
don't know our dad's ex-wife's side of it. No. And if they were, we don't really know if they were happy or struggling, if she was with anyone, or I don't really know.
So, yeah, they basically had an affair. No idea how long for before...
A while, I think.
Before she found out?
I think so. They worked in very close proximity, their offices were, to each other. And they used to meet up on, like, their lunch break.
It's horrid. It's actually making me feel a bit weird.
I know. I think the older we get, the more they tell us.
Yeah.
About, like, the more we have go out for a few drinks and the more one of them spills.
Mm-hmm. And they do that now. Like, when we were younger, we'd never be, like, told anything.
Didn't know anything.
And now, even when we go out with Dad now, like, he'll have a few drinks and he'll, like, really just start rambling. Which he never used to do.
No.
So we do get all the gossip, but I think as we get older, it almost becomes a bit more realistic. Like, it could happen to us.
But, I mean, you are 10 years older than what Mum was.
No, it's disgrace. Mother, it's disgrace.
It's actually awful. Can you imagine if I'd introduced Joe to Dad and he was 40? Imagine if he was 41. Dad would take one look at him and be like, no.
Yeah, but it does happen. Like, there are a lot of people who have, like, massive age gaps.
I know, but usually they get together when they're older.
Yeah, maybe a bit older.
Not, like, just legal age.
Yeah. What I was told was that Dad and the ex-wife were staying at Mum's or were staying... I don't know why. They were in the house for some reason. They were staying overnight or something.
In Mum's family house.
In Mum's family home. I can't remember exactly. I'm going to have to ask her.
Or is this something you've dreamt?
No. She 100%... So basically, the story is that the ex-wife...
What should we call her? Lola.
Somehow she was in Mum's house. I can't remember why. And she found Mum's diary in her bedside drawer and read it. And Mum had written about their entire relationship, Mum and Dad's entire relationship, an entire affair. And that's how she found out.
I've never heard this before.
That's what she told me. I think she just makes up stories and tells us both.
Why would Lola go through her diary?
I know.
What, she just started rummaging around her drawers?
I don't know. Maybe.
Or did she suspect something?
I imagine she was probably suspicious, found a diary and thought, well, here we go. Like, I would. If I was suspicious and I found someone's diary and I thought they were having an affair with my husband for years, I'd be reading it. Wouldn't you?
Okay. Anyone who is young enough to have a diary, you just shouldn't be having an affair with a married man anyway.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
If you're writing a diary...
in your pink
fluffy pink pen with the butterfly on the top of it. No, but I think people do write diaries. I think people do keep, like, journals and diaries.
She will never make that mistake again. She'll probably throw out all her diaries.
No, she always says to me, just don't have a diary. Just don't keep a diary. It will get you in trouble. Somewhere down the line, it will get you in trouble. I think diaries are probably cause more trouble than they're worth.
Kind of like just going through someone's phone, isn't it?
That's what I mean, it is. It's so intrusive, and that is their thoughts that they just are putting down on paper. And, like, we all have thoughts.
And it's like therapy.
Yeah.
Oh, I just grazed
a boob.
my nipple with the microphone.
Ooh. Boob graze. Accidental boob graze.
Accidental boob graze.
Guess what we watched on New Year's Eve?
What?
School of Rock.
Did you?
I think it was on the telly, yeah. Just such a good film.
It is. It really is. We watched Monsters vs. Aliens on New Year's Day.
Not quite the same vibe.
No, not quite.
How did you think that she found out? Lola.
I have a few scenarios that I think happened. I'm sure one of them told me that she caught them in the car together or something, or like having lunch together in the day in the park or something. And then another part of me thinks they just came out and told her together.
Right. So we've got quite a few different scenarios here.
It's like an unsolved Bella Fiore case.
Yeah,
like,
it is.
There are a few...
It's a mystery Monday.
It's a mystery Tuesday.
It's a mystery Tuesday. We're going to have to get the woman in question on, I think.
We need the original source.
We need to hear it firsthand from the
horse's mouth.
The horse's mouth. Okay. Well, we'll get that in the diary. I actually feel like we should apologise to anyone that this has happened to, because I feel slightly...
Yeah, we do make light of it, but...
Yeah. We are joking
it's obviously
around,
really
but,
shit.
You know, that's probably how a lot of families start from affairs, sadly.
Yeah.
You know, and we can't even say, well, you know, at least they're still together now, so they were loves of each other's lives, because they're divorced. Pretty shit if you were the other family.
I mean, I think she remarried.
Yeah.
And he was like really loaded.
Oh, really?
And I mean, the girls, they didn't grow up without a dad. Like, they had another dad.
They weren't young when this happened. I'm pretty sure they were like, I say young, I'm pretty sure they were like in their teens.
Yeah.
I don't think they were like babies.
No, teens. But it's almost worse.
But it's almost worse, yeah.
Because that happened to my friend when we started uni. And
Really?
he was an only child, and he was so close with his parents. Like, they were just the Three Musketeers. And then, yeah, he found out his dad had actually been having, like, an affair and left his mum. And his mum was, like, devastated, and he was devastated. And he hated his dad for a period of time because how could you do that to us? Do you know what I mean?
God, it is really sad when you put yourself in, like, the other...
And I literally, that is all I could think of was, this is what dad did to his family.
Pretty deep, guys.
I mean, I'm sure every family is a bit messed up.
Yeah. No family is just, like, the perfect family. Like, every family has got shit going on.
That's like, at one point, me and Joe thought we might be related.
Yeah. Do you remember that?
When I first introduced my boyfriend to my mum, for some reason, I think we got onto the topic of his mum's maiden name, which is Hannaford. And my mum was like, oh, I've got Hannafords in my family. And we thought, oh, bloody hell, here we go. Me and my boyfriend are related.
You could be related.
We couldn't. We look very, very, very different.
You don't. Has he got blue eyes?
No.
Brown?
No, they're like hazily, greeny, grey.
You don't look that different.
Every single feature on our face is different.
Yeah, but so is mine and yours, and everyone thinks we look like twins.
Our eyes are pretty similar.
Mine and yours.
And our noses aren't that far. I was going to say,
tell you the difference.
I'm literally just about to do that.
Your eyes are much closer together than mine, and your ears, you'll grow into them.
Anyway, yeah, no, so we did, there was a, I mean, it's kind of a running joke now, but there was a good length of time where we all sat there and...
No, this went on for a long time because we were having like a dinner party. We figured this out like at the beginning, and for the whole night, it was like, Hannah and Joe, this is incest. Like, they're related. This is not normal. And then we were seriously researching, messaging people. Like, we got to get to the bottom of this because if you're related, then this is going to be really awkward.
at that point, I think it's just too late.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, fair.
What can you do? Can't choose who you love. Oh, maybe I shouldn't say this on the podcast.
Oh, no.
No, it was just quite funny. Joe's brother and his girlfriend were like, I don't know which one of them started it. And he'd go to her, you're my favourite sister, and kiss her. And she was like, that's so weird. Why are you doing that? I think it's because someone told them they look alike or something, or like asked if they were brother and sister.
That's like how, you know, you're meant to call like your like boyfriend or like your hubby daddy. It's a thing.
What, a sexual thing?
Yeah, like you call someone daddy.
Yeah.
Don't tell me you call Joe daddy because I'll freak out. I really will freak out if you tell me that.
You know, I'm not telling you anything about my sex life.
Do you know what I was thinking about this earlier in the shower? I have the weirdest thoughts in the shower. I was in the shower washing my hair and I was thinking about the podcast and I was thinking we probably can't ever talk about like sex because it's kind of a bit weird because we're sisters. But like if we were friends, we would definitely be talking about that.
No, I just don't think we'd talk about sex with
right
our
now,
current
partner. Maybe like past experiences or past stuff.
No, but I'm quite open.
No, I'm open too, but like we live in the same flat, guys. Like,
I know.
The vicinity's very... Now I'm freaking out about the sofa. Oh.
Because I've had this sofa for a while.
Yeah.
Oh.
How many guys have been on this sofa?
I'm so glad Joe doesn't listen to the podcast.
Well, we're going to leave you there. We're going to leave you hanging.
Yeah.
You never know. We're just going to drop in a little Penthouse Diaries every now and then. You're never going to know when it's coming. So you better be listening to every episode. Well, Happy New Year. Hope you guys had a really fab New Year's Eve, New Year. Hope you're feeling
fun and fresh,
positive, health, wealth and happiness. You know, sending you all those vibes for 2023.
2023. I don't like it.
Okay. It's the year of let's spend time, not money, and mix your milk with my Cocoa Puff. It's quite a long one, isn't it?
It's quite a long one. Do you remember we made a dance to it?
Did we? Yes, we did have a dance to it. Yeah, we did.
We were like so young going, my humps, my humps, my humps, my humps.
It is a bit weird.
Junk in the trunk.
Junk in the... Yeah. You can look, but you can touch it. If you touch it, I'ma start some drama.
No. There's a lot of good nuggets in that song.
No, don't funk with. That's a different song.
No drama. That is a part of it.
Yeah, but you were going,
I reckon
no.
This year we should just
with my heart.
we should just take all Black Eyed Peas have a lot of good lyrics that just could be, you know, mantras
yeah
for the year.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, well, anyway,
on that note, we will actually see you next Tuesday this time.
We will see you next Tuesday. Let us know any questions, any dilemmas, any, you know, did your family start buying an affair? One of your parents have an affair? Can you relate in any way to this?
Can you top our scandal?
Can you top our scandal? Yeah, write in some of your family scandals. We'd love to read some of them out.
Yeah. Someone did write in this week and asked if we could share like boyfriend relationship stories, like past or present. But I think we'll just get to it when we get to it.
Yeah, I think because there's going to be quite a few coming along in the journey on New Year's Eve really quickly, and then we won't speak about Christmas or New Year's Eve ever again, I promise. We got into the convo of like how many people we'd said I love you to, whether you meant it or not. So we were all like working it out, talking about it, and then we were working out whether we actually meant it or not.
There were no fallouts.
No. Luckily, there were no fallouts. It was absolutely fine. But
all in high spirits.
We were all in high spirits. But interesting question to think about and to go through. So, but I'm sure we'll get there.
Yeah, I think we both have quite an
extensive list.
It wasn't like a one and done.
No,
because some people just, like, I have friends that have only been with one person their whole life.
Yeah, imagine you're with the same person you were with when you were 15.
Actually, I wouldn't mind.
Yeah, yours is probably not as bad as mine. Anyway,
have a great week. Have a great dry Jan. Have a great wet Jan.
Get soaking wet.
Let us know what you're up to. I'm gonna glaze over that one.
I'm just gonna pretend I didn't hear that. Okay. We love
will see you fuckers.
And we will
next Wednesday. Sorry, I was literally listening to it on the way.
We have lost it. Okay, anyway, well, we love you and thank you for listening, and we will see you
next Tuesday.